Hey guys, so I am doing double duty. I'm dyeing my gray hairs. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's stress related or hereditary, but I always, about every 3 weeks, I start, getting them trickling in. I guess on one hand, it's a good thing because my hair is growing, but on the other hand, it's just a nuisance. And to dye my gray hair, sometimes if I'm feeling lazy enough, I have the time in my schedule, I will go ahead and go to like the salon or something, and I'll just ask them for a root touch up. And but if I don't have time, I just use the L'Oreal. Looks like this. This works really well in number 4, brown, dark brown, and that usually does the trick for me. I also am masking because I felt like my skin needed some hydration. I did some dermaplaning to get all of the dead skin off, and I use these, which is basically a medical scalpel. You have to be really careful. These are super sharp, but once you kind of get, the hang of it, it's super easy, and I think it's more effective than those other ones that people use that you can buy at Home Goods or Target or Walmart or something. I think those are so much more effective at getting all the peach fuzz as well as like the dead skin. And then I'm double masking, so I'm using one for hydration. They're both for hydration. This one is by, I don't know how to pronounce this name, but maybe if you wanted to take a screenshot, I'll also link it down below in the description box. But that is what that is. This has honey. It also has, it says it on the side. It's a honey and almond scrub for all skin types. So that's what that is. It feels so nice after you wash it off. And then over top, I put this one. Again, I'm gonna put it here if you want a screenshot. And this is by Lancome, the Rose Sorbet Cryo Mask. When you use this alone, it is so refreshing, so nice. And if you double mask, like how I did, and just apply it over top, you can still feel the coolness and the moisture. And I think, because I've done this multiple times, I've used both of these together, and it's just amazing. I love it. And then of course, I'm sipping on my coffee from this morning. Guys, honestly, these Yeti, thermos, I don't know, coffee mugs, they keep, if you're not one to finish your coffee in one sitting, like I'm not, I'll set it down, I will run around the house, do what I need to do, work, and it always gets really cold and I still sip on it. I know it sounds gross, but ever since I got 2 of these, I got a white one, I got a black one. I should probably get another one, but I wanted something that when one's in the dishwasher, I can use the other one and vice versa. So it really helps to keep your coffee warm all day. So and it's so comforting, especially for those chilly days like today, or what's been going on here in Florida. I live southeast side of Florida, and what we've been experiencing lately is just like really chilly mornings and afternoons. It will, like in the afternoon, it'll like warm up to like 70 degrees. But because the sun is out, it still feels a lot warmer than 70. But then once, it starts getting later again, it starts getting cooler again, and it gets like down to the 50s. But that only happens for like a month around this time. That's like our winter. And then it gets hot again when spring and summer comes. But on those chilly days, having a nice hot coffee is amazing, and I love it. So I am going to go work on a blog post that I've been working on for a couple of days. Yes, it takes that long sometimes. If you want to have a worthy blog post, it does take a few days to get your content together, to get the verbiage on there, to just make it all look nice and cohesive, to apply the SEO. There's a lot of behind the scenes that goes into it. So I am going to work on that while this is processing, and while my face is processing as well. And then we'll wash this off, style my hair, and get into creating other content. And for those of you that have never met Nittany, this is Nittany. She loves laying on her little perch here. She looks a little wonky right now because I just bathed her because she was a little stinky. She had her grooming appointment today, but then they called to cancel, saying that they needed to deep clean the place. I don't know what happened. And that she would reschedule me as soon as possible. So I went ahead and bathed her myself. She smells so nice. And I'm gonna go later to buy her a new collar. She was wearing a Valentine's Day collar with hearts, and it was so super cute in color pink. But now that we're moving on past Valentine's Day, it is time for a new collar, isn't it, Nittany? Isn't it? So it is the next day. I just got into doing other things yesterday and I forgot about vlogging. And then today I woke up, I got ready for the day, I did my little workout. So I felt like all of that was gonna be like repetitious from yesterday. So today I'm actually ready. I'm out the door, I'm in my car, obviously, and I'm headed to go get my blood drawn because I had my annual visit with my doctor last week. And every time I go, he requests for labs to be done, make sure everything's working okay. So I'm on my way. I've been fasting. I'm so hungry right now, and I'm just hoping and praying I'm not gonna pass out when they draw my blood, because it's never happened in the past. There was a time where it was really close, but because I'm so hungry, like, I just hope that that doesn't play a factor. And then after that, I'm gonna grab some lunch. I've been on this salad kick lately, and I just want something refreshing and crunchy and just something I'll feel good about eating afterwards. So we'll see what that is afterwards, and it shouldn't take too long, and I'm just hoping it's a walk-in lab, so I'm hoping that the wait is not too long, but we will check it out. We'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So we decided to come down to the beach. We're at Fort Myers Beach, and the whole idea was to, get in a few steps by walking the beach. But when we got here, it was super cold. The sand is super cold, but we got to see the sunset, which was nice. And we ordered a pizza for dinner. We're waiting on that. It's gonna take like 20 minutes, and then we got some ice cream from Melly's Ice Cream, which is this cute little food truck type situation. Enjoy this. Going for our night little walk. Do you like when the window's open? Do you love it? So it's funny because this is where she loves to look out the window. And she loves it more because I was trying to catch her, but then she got spooked by the camera. But I opened the window a little bit, and every time I do that, every once in a while I see her kind of like putting her head through trying to get fresh air. It's the cutest thing ever. Happy Friday. I know I look like a crazy person. It wasn't hair washing day, but I had been working out quite a few times this week. And I don't know if you get like this, like for those of you that only wash your hair like once or twice a week, like sometimes it may not be hair washing day, but you just feel like you need to wash your hair. So that's where I was at. Let me show you what I use, because a lot of people always ask me like how I keep up the richness and shine of my hair. I'm going to show you. There's this one product that I used to never use, and then all of a sudden I was at my cousin's house and she has really dark, luscious, beautiful hair all the time, and I saw this in her shower and I asked her about it and she says, yes, I do this like, you know, every time I wash my hair, which she also doesn't wash it very often. It's like once or twice a week. So I was like, so I'm going to show you. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, so the first product is by the brand DP Hue, and it looks like this. I got it in medium brown. They didn't really have a darker brown than this, so I just kind of like went on a whim. But this one, it works fabulous. And what I do is I apply this. It kind of dyes your hands while you're in the shower, but like after you get out of the shower, it's not on your hands anymore. But it really does help you extend the life of your hair. If you feel like your hair is getting a little bit dull, which I filmed a video yesterday, and I looked back at the footage while I was editing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair looks so dull. So to revive it, that's what I use. And then while that is, I let it kind of like work its magic for like 3 minutes or so. And once it gets going, I apply a layer of the Olaplex #3 and I comb it in with a wide tooth comb. And that combination just helps make my hair look so healthy. It kind of like closes all the hair follicles, like the strands and stuff, I feel. And, you know, because I blow dry, I use hot tools, things like that. So I feel like I have to like go the extra mile whenever it comes to that. Then what I do is I've been using this, and this, I have a lot of friends that use this and talk great things about the K18. And this one is called the Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. This stuff, you only use it for like about 6 washes, and then after that, you just maintain it. So you use it maybe once a month or something like that. So it does last you, it has the tendency of lasting you quite a bit. I think this is my 5th wash, and so you just use like that much. And I just go just all around, like, you know, just however you could get it on your hair. And I just work it in. It really doesn't take that much. If you have longer hair, obviously, it's going to take longer. And then I add a layer of this. This stuff right here is awesome. You can use this on dry hair as well. Like sometimes if I'm kind of like going through the days, I'll use this towards like the ends of my hair to kind of give it more shine, more just like revive it up a little if it tends to be like going on the drier side. And I find that happens whenever we're in the cooler months. So when we're in the cooler months, I feel like my hair tends to get more on the dry side. But this is called the Blockade, and it's a heat defense serum. But it really does help to, you know, revive your hair as well. And I just love it. And it smells really nice. It smells like salon, you know. And I'm not much of a hair person. Like I'm more of a beauty skincare girl. And but I do know that it helps your hair if you use product. Like it helps like if you want to style it and everything. And it just feels so nice. This, guys, is no joke. Like if you want to take a screenshot, this is what it looks like. It's super affordable. I do it in the shower because I don't know what ingredients it has of it. I know I'm a bad person when it comes to reading ingredients. I should probably be better about that. But I gave it a go, and literally, and like what you do, I sit on the floor of my shower, spray this on 1 foot at a time, and then just with my hands. And one time I did use one of those bricks or those blocks that it's like a pumice stone, and that helped also. And literally my feet felt so soft, and it kind of, like what comes off of your feet kind of feels like sandpaper, like what's coming off. So I'm assuming that that's all the dead skin, and it is so satisfying, and your feet do feel so nice afterwards. So I wanted to mention this now that I'm in the bathroom talking about all my other favorite products. I thought you need to know about this. I am super happy that my assistant was able to clean every single one of my brushes. Honestly, I don't really use them all in one setting. Like there's some I reach for certain things and then they become dirty and then yeah, my assistant, aka Jasmine. I also got a couple of these in, which I'm so happy because I'm going to try to use them on my vanity in my office just because I am running out of room in my drawers and I think that this can easily house like setting spray or like a favorite foundation that I'm wearing or that I'm using for the week. Just like different things like that. And I love that it's clear because it goes with the theme. There's like no clashing color going on. I also got one of my favorite bras in, which I'm super excited. They are so good, guys. They were out of the color that I need, which is nude. But I get the large because these are kind of, I don't know, you definitely need a size up one, I think, unless you're really, really tiny. But these are so comfortable, and I typically take out the padding. I'm just one of those that I don't really care if people can see my nipples being hard or not. So, but these are so comfortable, and I figured this was like the next best neutral. But they have black, neutral. They also have colors as well, like olive green, purple, pinks, things like that. But they're super affordable. And I bought another one too that is more, instead of the V shape, it's just like kind of like a sports bra. It kind of goes straight across like this for other t-shirts that I may use. But these are great if you like to wear t-shirts. Did you enjoy your little snack, Nittany? So every time I buy a rotisserie chicken, there's always so much left over. So I cut some little pieces off of her, and she just loves it, just for like an afternoon snack. And I got her some fresh water, and she's just a happy little girl, aren't you, Nittany? Nittany, look, say hi to everyone. Say hi. Are you having a good day? I love you. So I am going to apply a little makeup. I'm going to even out the skin tone here. And we will see what I do. It's going to be like, I don't know, a natural everyday makeup look. I didn't put SPF on as part of my skincare. So I'm thinking I'm going to do something like this. This is the matte formula, which I love. Lately, I don't know what's wrong with my skin, but every foundation that I apply has made it look, there's, in my opinion, a fine line between dewy and oily looking, and I pass that line. Like, I look straight up oily. So I'm going to try to minimize the oily look because I'm going to try to stay put together for my date night tonight. I really love the formula of this, so I'm going to order the shade lighter and then 2 shades lighter, see what works out. What doesn't work out, I'll just return and then keep what works, and then I'll be happy because I really love how this like applies to the skin. It's really light, it doesn't feel heavy at all, and it's perfect for SPF, like the skin protection as well. So I am now going to apply my concealer. I've been really loving this one by Hourglass. It's so good. My color's in sepia. They have like a lot of colors to choose from. I just put the slightest amount. You don't really need too much. I don't have like a little formula or anything. I just kind of just put it on there and then dab it out. Right there is where I get most of my purplish discoloration. So that's where I focus on. And then I just kind of blend it out. Do you see the brightening action? And I just love it. And this one I like also because it doesn't settle in your fine lines or anything. And it just looks good all day long until you take it off. So that's a plus for me. Today I'm going to try something new. And if you haven't gotten your hands on this, by the way, I don't know what you're waiting for. I recently learned about this. So I was like living under a rock. But it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. It's a natural glow enhancer. But today I'm going to do something wild. And I am going to try it as a contour because I just want a light contour. So I'm going to use this brush. And I've talked about this on my social medias, my social media platforms like TikTok and IG. But the BK Beauty brush 108 is really, really good. It's great for setting under your eyes. It's great for like narrow places like this. Probably add a little bit more. It's always good to add than take away. So I'll do that. I'm gonna do the side of the nose. And then I'm gonna do a little bit on my forehead. I have a pretty large forehead, so I just hope that this works out. You know, because I don't really want like a strong contour. I just want some kind of shadowing, I guess. And it's just like a lotion, so it's not like too intimidating, if you know what I mean. I think it's working out. It's giving me that warmth that I want. Isn't that nice? Like, hold on, I need to get these hairs out of the way. I think this is really working. Blend that out more. And then if you wanted, you could go over it with like bronzer powder, which I love doing that technique. It's really good, really effective. It gives you like a nice little tint and glow. Oh my gosh, I really like it, guys. I'm also going to add mascara and do my eyes and stuff, but I'm just going to show you like what's been working for me lately. And this blush, it's called Glowy Powder. And this is plus vitamin C. So this actually has vitamin C in it, apparently. And it's a Glow E powder in Peach Dew. So I'm just going to tap some. It's really nice. It's really nice for spring and summer. I honestly could wear this every single day. Like, this is my jam. And I always hit the nose too. Ever since I was a little girl and I started wearing makeup, I would always do that. No one ever told me that was like, no one ever taught me how to put makeup on. So like, I kind of just did what I thought was what I needed to do. And that's what I did. But isn't this packaging really cute? It's like really slim. It's a lot of blush in this compact as well. And yeah, so now I'm going to move into my eyes. That is nothing special. So just curl my eyelash. If you are looking for an eyelash curler, the one by Tweezerman is... So today's lunch, I'm kind of splurging a little. I made a little chicken salad sandwich with lettuce, toasted the bread. This is sourdough bread. I love sourdough bread. There's also some health benefits that I've heard about, but I don't know what the science behind it is. And then if you've never tried these Doritos, they're tangy barbecue Doritos. They're so good. And this is just what I had in mind for a Friday lunch. You know, sandwich, chips, and of course, my water. Okay, so first errand is already accomplished. Let me share with you what I got. I ended up getting a lens for my camera that I can never use because the lens that it came with is... I wanted that camera more for vlogging. It's really, the quality is amazing and everything, but as I was reviewing it, I had a hard issue with getting everything in the frame of the lens that it came with. And then the other lens it came with, it was like more of a zoom lens, which is great if you're gonna be out and about, you know, photographing events and things like that where you need to zoom in closer. But I needed something where it was more of a wide angle lens without looking too fish-eyed. And I did a lot of research on YouTube and other blogs and sites and stuff. And a lot of people recommended this one. So I picked this one up, as well as another SD card with more memory. And this one's actually a lot faster, apparently. So I'm happy I replenished those. Now on to the toilet seats.
bed looks a mess. But that's because Todd was just laying in it resting, and I was like, out, I need to change the pillows. So I ended up getting, Casa Luna is the brand. I ended up getting the medium because we had the Casper firm pillows, and all 4 of them were firm. So we needed one at least to be more on the softer side. And so I figured this is the best bet. So I got 2 new Casper pillows in the firm. And because I think every once in a while you just have to like renew your pillows. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to, in with or out with the old, in with the new type situation. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I'm also changing the pillowcases because I changed the sheets and everything. But I just feel like, I don't know, it's almost illegal to put the older pillowcases on the new pillows, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm gonna do that right now. So these are the Casper pillows we got. I ended up getting the cooling one, the cooling pillow, and the king size because I get really hot at night, and I've always been like that. It's not like premenopause or menopause, whatever. It's because I'm warm-blooded, I'm Hispanic, I'm a warm-blooded Hispanic girl, and I need some cooling action at night. So this really helps, feel cool. And these really actually stay cool like all day, all night. It never feels hot. Even when you toss and turn, when you go from one part of the pillow to the next, you still get like the cooling action. So I really love these. I think they're worth every penny.